Hey guys, Lacey and Steve here from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching our video. We are watching Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 6. And this episode is called The Climb.
The Climb.
Yes. And it is an episode that has one of my favorite quotes in it. Actually, two of my favorite quotes from the show. So
Okay.
you tell me if you can pick it out.
I'll try. I'll do my best.
Okay. So I have two questions for you now and then two for after the show.
Okay.
Tatiana Lemos wants to know, does Steve think Daenerys will actually go to Westeros? And if yes, when will that happen?
Oh, she's going to go to Westeros.
Okay.
I don't know when. I would say more towards the ending, maybe.
Okay.
I'm just guessing because right now she's just building up her forces and stuff like that, and
Right.
kind of getting things going. And the dragons obviously need to grow, so
Okay.
I would say quite a bit later on.
Quite a bit later on.
Yeah.
Once the dragons are bigger.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but she's going to be there.
She'll be there. Okay. And Tatiana also wanted to know, what are your predictions on Tyrion now that he is no longer Hand of the King and his father refuses to give him Casterly Rock, which is supposed to be his by right? So where do you see Tyrion's future going?
Tyrion's pretty smart. I'm sure that he'll figure out something. I mean,
Right.
yeah, he's just so damn smart.
Right.
Even for his dad. I don't think his dad even estimates how smart he is.
Right.
So, it's hard telling.
So you think
I mean,
that...
with him, he's the one good soul in that whole family.
Right. So you see that you're saying that he's going to have a role. You don't know what that role is, but he's definitely going to have a role because of how smart he is.
Yeah, everything he's done. He didn't really have a role before he was Hand of the King. And
No,
look at what he
not
got
really.
himself out of. So, yeah, he's definitely a survivor and someone that's going to be a big player in this game.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I hope that answered your questions, Tatiana. And are you about ready to get into this
Yeah, let's
episode? Go. Okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm not going to dance.
You're not going to dance? Why not?
I'm not going to do it. Oh.
Lies. Lies.
Got too much wood in there.
But the more wood, the bigger the fire.
It needs to breathe. Take off that big log.
Come on, Sam.
Get your shit together.
You know you're fired.
You know your fires. Most people know that you have to let the fire breathe.
Sam didn't.
Sam didn't know.
Built your fire.
If you remember.
I'm not sure that it does anything. It's beautiful though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not how you skin a rabbit.
I know how to skin a rabbit.
Not by the looks of it.
It's not how you skin a rabbit. Jeez.
Savage.
Wow.
Oh, you're gonna punch the rabbits to death.
I have something else in mind.
Someone else is sitting right here.
You're both very good at skinning rabbits. Sauce? He just doesn't matter.
Both.
Well, some of us would say thank you when someone else hunts down their breakfast for them. But don't they teach you to say thank you into the wall?
You've got a big mouth, girl. And too many teeth.
Stop it! You've been fighting since you met. Just stop it.
Lady Reader's got a stick so far up her ass it's a wonder her feet touch the ground.
You've been nasty to her every day. Of course she's nasty back.
Me? It's my fault. First time I met her, she put a knife to my throat.
First time I met you, you held a knife at me. We can't fight each other. We'll never make it to the wall. Your way of skinning rabbits is quicker than mine.
I said so, didn't I?
Washer.
She's like, yeah, I know it is.
You're a good little hunter.
I'm right here with you.
What's happening?
I'm right here.
Does he have the same powers as Bran? I don't understand.
I think similar. That's why he can go into dreams with him and stuff. Yeah, very similar.
You saw him? At Castle Black?
He was on the wrong side of the wall. Surrounded by enemies.
Well, I mean, technically.
I didn't kill him. But I bet his balls are still bruised.
Steve knows all about them snowshoes.
Not those
He wasn't
snowshoes.
Well-
the way yogurt.
Not those, but
Well, I'm Jon Snow. I've killed dead men in Coronathan, but I'm scared of naked girls.
Did I seem scared the other day?
You were trembling like a leaf.
Only in the beginning.
Only in the beginning. You're a proper lover, Jon Snow. And don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
Do you think I'm as dumb as all those girls in silk dresses you knew growing up? You're loyal. And you're brave. You didn't stop being a crow the day you walked into Mance Raider's tent. Well, I'm your woman now, Jon Snow. You're going to be loyal to your woman. The Night's Watch don't care if you live or die.
She's tough.
she's a tough girl. Tough cookie.
Don't ever betray me.
Won't.
Because I'll cut your pretty cock right off and wear it round me neck.
She must be related to Bobbit.
Ah,
Wayne
yeah.
Bobbit.
Yep.
Sink your metal deep.
Joffrey. Cersei. Ilan Payne.
You good? You're not as good as you think you are.
Face, tits, balls. I hit him right where I wanted to.
Aye. But you took your sweet time of it. You won't be fighting straw men, little lady. Show me your position. Never hold.
What?
Your muscles tense up when you hold. Pull the string back to the centre of your chin and release. Never hold.
But I have to aim.
Never aim.
I never aim.
Your eye knows when it wants the other to go. Trust your eye.
There's someone out there.
We come as friends.
Begging your pardon, my lady. We'll be the judge of that.
It's the red woman.
It's the red woman. What's she doing there?
Valar Morgulis.
So were the robes, and every now and then I just said the prayers. This is for show.
A spectacle for the locals. Until the mountain driver lies through this one's heart. I knelt beside his cold body and said the old words. Not because I believed in them. He was my friend. And he was dead. And they were the only words I knew. And for the first time in my life, it was not replied. Derek's eyes opened. And I knew the truth.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Our God is the one true God. And all men must suffer.
Bodkin Point. Penetrates plate at 200 yards.
Is it him?
Before she left, when she was leaving Stannis or whatever, and said she has a mission, and she said there's power in King's blood.
Yeah.
Get the steel.
We serve the Lord of Light. The Lord of Light needs this boy.
Did the Lord of Light tell you that, or did she?
Or did the money?
You're not
Yeah.
Ministry of God. You're a witch. You're going to hurt him.
Don't touch her.
I see a darkness in you.
Yeah, she's gonna come for you,
And in
lady.
that darkness, eyes staring back at me. Brown eyes. Blue eyes.
No,
Green eyes.
they're both
Eyes you'll shut forever.
or green.
She has
Hazel?
brown eyes. Yeah,
Well,
brown or hazel.
What's she talking about?
Did you miss what she said?
Yeah, I think so.
She said, I see a darkness in you.
Yeah, I heard that. But she said
She
something about
said,
eyes.
she sees brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes. Eyes you'll shut forever. And then she said, we will meet again. So,
Tried to shut her eyes.
yeah, you won't ever see me doing anything like that.
Yeah, you sure you would.
Hell no.
Don't they have an elevator?
Not on that side of the wall.
You're staring at me, ass, Jon Snow. You alright?
Just seeing if you can take a hit, lad!
Just seeing if you can take a hit.
Sorry,
Hello, Theo.
were you sleeping?
Were you sleeping? Sorry to wake you.
What? But you've already told me everything. Remember? Your
You
dad
already
didn't
did,
mean
so
you.
what more are you gonna say?
The Starks didn't appreciate you. What good it though? The Stark boys. You've been wondering why you're here, really. Where you are, who I am, why I'm doing this to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Steve's like, yeah,
So
I
guess.
wanna know.
If you guess right,
If I win, you'll let me go.
if you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. You say please again.
It's just a little pinch.
Where?
You could take it.
Lost just.
You could handle it, right?
Do I look like a fucking umber to you? forgot to ask one question. You forgot to ask if I'm a liar. I'm afraid I am.
I can feel that in my finger.
It's a lie.
You can?
Yeah.
This isn't happening to you for a reason. But, well, one reason. I enjoy it. I win.
He's a sick, twisted fucker, isn't he?
I know travel isn't easy.
And there's something else.
We will do whatever we can to give Lord Frey what he needs.
Not what. Who? What?
No.
Our father requires Lord Edmure to wed one of his daughters.
That reminded me of JT when, like, they were blatantly talking about him and he just looks up like, what? Because that's just, like, exactly like what JT does.
When King Rob left Harrenhal, his mother was his prisoner. If she
What's
wasn't
his name
mother,
again?
He'd have hanged her for treason.
That is Roose Bolton.
Okay.
Wars cost money. Many people would pay a great deal for you.
We both know who will pay the most. I'll make you pay the most. We found out you captured me, sent me back up north for a summer execution.
As soon as you're well enough to travel, I will allow you to go to King's Landing as restitution for the mistakes my soldiers made. And you will swear to tell your father the truth, that I had nothing to do with your maiming.
No, not at all. A sword swallower through and through.
And a boy with his affliction should be grateful for the opportunity to marry the most beautiful woman in the kingdoms.
And you never...
No.
Not once? Not in any way?
Never.
She's asked a lot of questions.
I congratulate you upon your restraint. But... brothers and sisters... where I come from, that stain would be very difficult to wash out.
I will not breathe further life into a malicious lie by discussing it.
Uh-oh. You're fuzzed.
Yeah, that's a pretty big chunk right there.
Avalanche.
Norman said no. It's just gonna immediately cut him loose. Like, give him a second to try and, you know. I think it's,
He's pissed.
He's very pissed. I think it's so cool how they show, like, the ice in their mustache and beard too.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a little detail that just adds to it, I think, to how cold it is.
That's wonderful.
The most beautiful bride in the world. A beautiful gown of gold and green brocade with fringed sleeves. Have you ever been to Highgarden, my lady?
French
But it sounds
sleeves.
wonderful. I can't wait to see it. And to leave this place.
I didn't know Westeros
It's terrible, isn't it?
had French anything because they don't have France, but
The most terrible place there is.
Good catch.
Yeah.
I don't suppose there's anything we can do about this?
You'd have them both killed.
Yep.
It's hard to say which of the four of us is getting the worst of this arrangement. Probably Sansa. Though Loras will certainly come to know a deep and singular misery.
Father doesn't discriminate. We're all being shipped off to hell together.
There are two people in King's Landing who can give an order to a King's Guard. Did you, or did you not, order Sir Madden to kill me during the Battle of the Black Water? So, fair enough.
He thinks
He
it's
wants me
Joffrey.
dead. But his stupidity? He could have had me poisoned and no one would have known. But the king orders a King's Guard to murder the Hand of the King in full view of his own army, the poisoned idiot.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to tell me if my life is still in danger.
Probably.
It was Joffrey.
But not from Joffrey. He won't do anything now Father's here.
7 kingdoms united in fear of Tywin Lannister.
When Jaime gets back, yes. When do we think that's going to be? He's out there somewhere.
This is actually like a halfway decent conversation that they're having with each other.
Right?
Like not being totally
Almost
horrible.
like brother and sister,
Yeah.
but in their own way.
Yeah.
You're right.
Just
Kind of those way.
not being completely horrible to
Anyway,
each
from what
other.
I can tell, the dressmakers and Highgarden will be far superior to them.
You didn't bring her any enjoyment. And she didn't bring me any enjoyment. She was a bad investment on my part. Luckily, I have a friend who wants to try something new. Something daring. And he was so grateful to me for providing this fresh experience.
I did what I did for the good of the realm.
The realm. Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agreed to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie.
But what do we have left once we abandon the lie? Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder. Many who try to climb it fail, but never get to try again. The fall breaks them.
Oh my god.
It's Roz.
And some are given a chance to climb, but they refuse. They cling to the realm, or the gods, or love. Illusions. Only the ladder is real. The climb is all there is.
The climb.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
But yeah. She said she always wanted to see the world from up there.
Now she is.
Both sides are beautiful and so different.
Get that kiss in there.
Yeah. It's like, looks like she's trying to eat his face or something.
Right. So they're actually on the wall now.
On the tippy top. Yep. So, did you figure out what my 2 favorite quotes were out of this episode?
I can only think of one, probably. Chaos is... I would think that that's one of them.
That is one of them. Chaos is a ladder.
Mm-hmm. The other one, no.
So the other one is when the unknown guy who's torturing Theon.
Yeah.
When he says, if you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. That's another one of my favorite quotes from the show. So what'd you think of this episode? Good one? Pushing the story forward?
Yeah, it's just pushing the story forward. I mean, I'm cool with people are getting places, it's building along.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So my 2 questions that I have for you are both from Sarah 4 HP.
Sarah!
And Sarah's first question is, what are your thoughts on Littlefinger and his philosophy that chaos is a ladder?
Oh, we just talked about that.
Yeah, right?
Said that.
As a player in the big game, how far do you see that philosophy and strategy taking him? I mean...
Well, it really is. I mean, it's a great quote.
It is.
It really is, because out of chaos, you know, someone climbs up the ladder from
everybody else's suffering, basically.
Yeah.
Right. And that's kind of what I was taking away from that, is that he tends to like to take everything that's happening to everybody else and benefit from it.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
Right. So how far do you think that strategy is going to get him?
Well, it's working so far.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think he's going to get caught up.
He's going to get
He's
caught
already
up.
been kind of fronted by Cersei.
Yeah,
could have taken
absolutely.
him out right then and there. So his chaos, his words is just that.
If you're surrounding yourself with chaos, then you're going to fall into that.
But power is power.
Yeah.
So
that's another one of my favorite quotes from this series is power is power.
Well, it kind of is.
Yep. And then the other question that Sarah has is, after seeing what Joffrey did to Raz with the crossbow, along with all of the other horrible things he has done, are there any characters that you believe Joffrey would never kill? If so, who and why?
Everyone's on the plate. There's no one I don't think he would not kill.
Okay. So
every
anybody.
person, yeah.
I mean, he's already basically threatened Cersei, his own mother.
He's been this way since we first met him.
Yeah. I mean, when we first met him, like season 1, he seemed more like just entitled and...
But still
like,
a little...
It progressively gets worse and worse.
He's used to having it his way, and he loves to see people in grief. And I don't think that just stops with his immediate family. You know, it doesn't, because he would kill his mom. I think he would.
Yeah, and like in my opinion, I think that Cersei helped contribute to that behavior, because she, growing up, she always told him, you can be who you want to be.
She kind of said it in that one.
Yeah, in that one episode in season 1, like, everybody who isn't us is our enemy. And, like, you can do what you want.
If you want to do red whores or
whatever she said.
Painted whores.
Painted whores. And, yep. I mean, she's instilled that frame of mind in him. And then also, even with his father growing up, his father never really treated women with respect. You know, and now he's grown up. He has zero respect for women. He wants them to sit back and listen and be quiet, just like how women are supposed to act, basically.
Right.
You know, so no, yeah, I get where you're coming from.
He's an evil kid. Kid King.
Yeah, he's definitely, especially after what we see him do.
And that was the last shot in this whole series. So, I mean, and that was kind of like the, what?
Yeah.
He just did that. I mean, shot her,
He
not
wanted...
once, it looked like it was calculated. He tied her up.
And he wanted
boom,
to, and it
boom,
seems to me
boom.
like he kind of just wanted to sit back and like watch her die.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like to me.
Like he probably shot it in her arm and shot, to make pain, and then the one through the heart to end it.
Yeah, and that kind of reminds me of when Marjorie was like, would you like to watch me? Like, it's like she already knows, like, he's into this weird shit. Like, so,
good times.
good times. And then I don't have any more questions for this one, but I do have some pictures that some of the fans want you to look at. And I'm going to put them up on the computer right here so he can see them. And they just want your opinion on them, I guess. The first one that I'm going to show you is a picture of... So this picture right here is a picture of Marjorie on the right. And a picture of Lady Olenna when she was a young girl, when she was younger. Basically, the fans just wanted you to see this as far as, like, didn't they make a great casting choice? Because look how similar they look, like when Lady Olenna was younger. Like, they just wanted you to see that.
No, that's...
Yeah.
I'm glad you showed me that. Yes, it's...
They look very, like...
Are you going to show this in the
Yeah,
video?
I'll put a picture up for them to see, too, as we're talking about. Just a little...
That's incredible.
Fun thing, yeah.
That is really incredible, yeah.
Right. But we'll go ahead and end this episode here. You guys, please leave your comments and questions below for Steve. I read all the comments. He reads none of them unless I approve it first. If you don't subscribe already, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Just so you can be reminded when we put up new videos, because it doesn't always like to pop up in your subscription feed. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.